All right, guys, today is the start of our newest video series that we are calling Leaders Out of Context. The whole idea is to get leaders in not their normal environment or not even a normal interview environment.
Each video will focus on a new leader, a new story, and of course a new activity that gets them a little bit outside of that comfort zone.
So we're trying to surprise, we're trying to get people off their normal way of thinking. And we're going to talk to them more personally about their lives and of course their journey into leadership, kind of what their origin story might look like.
And for our first guest, we have the one and only James Kahn.
Let's see if we can catch James right when we need to.
All right, we're in his house.
There he is.
Guys, what are you guys doing here?
Mr. Kahn, we're here to interview you and to get to know you.
I'm not sure. Guys,
and you as a person, not as a leader.
Look, man, this is a boundary
There's
right
no boundaries
here.
for the new guys. Ignacio,
I mean, honestly, I live here.
That's fine, that's fine, but
Privacy.
I can see you working on something.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got stuff to do. Like, I don't just, live in the office.
How about this?
Okay.
We'll help you. We'll give you a hand with what you're doing, and in exchange, you maybe answer some questions. That way, you don't miss any time. You just do your thing, and we get some questions out of you. How about that?
You're gonna help me in this?
well, we didn't know you were gonna change oil, but I'm not afraid to get dirty.
If you can find some way to get me some coffee, then we'll make it a deal.
Deal. Max, you're on to the coffee.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, look, if you guys want to do this interview thing, I got to work.
All right,
we got stuff to do.
Let's get to it.
Okay. Well, first we got to get back and we got to get to the oil pan. So.
Yeah. All right, James. While we're doing this,
Yeah.
let's get some quick questions for the folks at home. Who are you? Where do you lead? And what are we doing here today?
Well, my name is James Kahn, and I lead at, I guess, OBICAI Restaurant Group in Villages of Arneo and a couple different places here and there. I dabble.
Love it.
So
We're changing the oil in my 2019 Yukon.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Nacho's a veteran at changing oil.
Tim, Nacho, would you bring me like a 10 millimeter socket wrench, please?
What are the odds that Nacho actually brings back a 10 millimeter socket? That's what I expected.
This is a leaf blower.
All right, I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Gio's got it. Yeah.
All right, Nacho, this is our own little side mission here. So I know it's here, but to be honest, I don't know exactly where.
Normally we'd be done by now.
It's like adult kind of Legos right now for them, isn't it?
Oh, watch them be so surprised that we got this right. The other side?
Dude, I'm sweating my ass out here for you guys to get your own socket, so...
Did we get it right?
It's bigger than 10 millimeters.
That's what she said.
Come on, this is serious.
James, what are some things about you that the general public don't know?
I feel like everybody knows everything about me.
Yeah? Pretty open book?
I mean, honestly,
I feel like I'm on too many podcasts, too many things.
If someone wants to get to know you, which podcast will you say, hey, watch this episode, it was really good?
Dummies under cars changing oil.
Yes!
Episode 1.
Episode 1. I'm actually, at my heart, pretty dang ghetto. I have to fight that side of me a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I did. Okay.
All right, Nacho, why don't you come down? This is
let's
the
talk
big
about-
boy part where,
This is exciting.
we'll use Gio when it's time to put oil in.
Dude, I will tell you, I'm not kidding. This is the first time ever
you've been under a car?
in my life. I think that if you're under the car, you're most likely gonna die. Are you sure this shit is gonna hold?
Yeah, well, I mean, we should.
Okay.
It's solid grade, recycled plastic.
Isn't this serious to be leaders out of context, not Nacho out of context, motherfuckers?
You want me to do it?
Okay, yeah, you do. I got too scared. I'm sorry, guys. Oh shit! I got some. So James, tell us about your family. How did you meet your wife?
I met my mother-in-law at Biaggi's.
You kidding me?
Yeah, so she is a guest there. She worked at a non-for-profit that helped people get their credit together. This is right after I left college. My credit score was like 400.
What year are we talking?
This is 2001. So, perfect. Yeah. Look at that. See, when you ask a guy for a napkin, he brings you something that's not a leaf blower. I mean, you gotta really respect that guy.
If you'd have asked me for a napkin, I would have brought you a napkin.
So, my mother-in-law comes and I get to know her. I go through this program to help you fix your credit and learn about home ownership.
You're kidding me.
No. And So funny, like one of the ladies there, I used to date her daughter.
Nice.
And so she was like, you know, now this is like years before, so that all of a sudden she's like, hey, you gotta get back with Shelly. My mother-in-law and her started like, no, you gotta date my daughter. You gotta date my daughter. And I'm like, this is crazy.
Thank God my mother-in-law did not meet you, man, because you would be dating my girlfriend.
So, yeah, so eventually she, you know, I went through her program, I learned, I bought a house, and she kept persisting that I should meet her daughter.
Yeah.
And then she set us both up because she was telling my wife the same thing.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, yeah, no, I'm not meeting this dude. So one day she did like a movie. She was like, came into Biaggi's and she was like, hey, I don't have anyone to eat dinner with. Will you sit with me and have dinner? And I was getting off work. I'm like, yeah, sure. So I sit down and then in comes my wife and I was like, oh, dang. And then she comes over to the table. I'm like, this is weird. She's like, oh, Erica, what are you doing here?
That's amazing.
And Erica's like, what do you mean, what am I doing here? Like, you told me. And then we both knew.
Parents. You were getting set up.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, here we go.
So every time I hang with friends, I like to ask them really weird questions that will tell me a little bit about their personality.
They usually creep me out.
They are creepy. If there was a slug, you know, a slug?
Yeah.
That would like slowly come always for you, and if it touched you, you died.
Okay.
But you got $500 million. Would you do it?
Is it one specific slug?
You want specific slug.
You also you don't get to know when or where it starts from.
Still, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
No.
You cannot be in
For $1
peace.
billion.
No.
No money in the world.
There is an amount of money.
To be peace.
Here's like money. First of all, I don't think is the enticing thing of life. If I
Yeah.
was gonna do anything that was tempting,
Yeah.
it would be for wisdom.
See, this is where we get deep. All right, expand on that.
Okay, so money is fleeting. It comes and goes. Like anybody can. I mean, you can get a job at McDonald's and make money, right? And you can work your way up. There's a billion success stories of people that have made lots of money, right? But wisdom is like an actual thing of value. With wisdom, I could make billions, trillions, if that was the goal, right? If that's what I wanted. Like, no matter what you want in life, you could get it with wisdom. Like, but you can't always buy what you want in life. We have more to do.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. We can do it right over here.
Well,
So this is the oil filter.
Okay.
We gotta take that out too.
You need a tool.
There is a tool for it, and it's at the other house, and I forgot to bring it.
I'm a strong guy.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm really not. You've been a leader for a while, and you just mentioned something that struck with me. What are the characteristics that you find in people to consider them friends?
Well, I guess real friends are honest. So I don't need anybody to tell me nice, flattering things. And my best friends are ones that knew me when I was not a leader, quote unquote, that you keep calling me. Like the people that knew me when I had nothing to give but a friendship. Like those are the people that I'm the closest with.
So honesty, number one. What's the second quality?
I think values. Like I don't want to be around you if like your ethics are
Messed up.
I need you to care about other people. That's what I'm looking for in, I guess, new friends. Somebody that's strong enough to take an oil filter out. There's like a little grip thing that grabs it and twists it.
Is it universal?
Yeah, you can get it at AutoZone.
You gonna go for a run?
Yeah.
Go.
You're sending the guy that doesn't know what the tool look like?
You trust me. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Excuse me. Well, I need a tool to change the oil filter because it's not like.
Where are those?
James, do you have like a corporate buzzword that you really like? You know how that corporate speak that goes around? Do you have like a buzzword that you use a lot or anything like that?
Probably a lot of them. I like look in the mirror. Like so, you got a problem, look in the mirror. Everyone likes to point at somebody else, especially in our society. It's, oh well, this happened because someone did this. And look, what could you have done along the way that would have changed what happened? There's always something along the path that would change the outcome. Maybe your job was to bring the oil oil filter grip, right? But I could have changed that outcome by saying, hey, don't forget, texted you right before, you know?
Interesting.
So, that's not the case since you guys popped into my house.
That's fair. Yeah.
Really, it's really my fault.
Got the goodies, ready to go. I hope that I didn't miss much of the interview. I'm not gonna race. Be safe out there in the road.
And now it's time for Hot Takes Cold Coffee.
All right, quick break while we're taking a break from the oil. We're gonna do some coffee, but everyone's grabbing the coffee, so I'm gonna just show you my crib real quick, right this way. So, this is it. We don't have any money because we own restaurants. So, watch your head, watch your head, oh shit. But let's do it here, in that, like over there in the corner, you want? Yeah. When I was a manager at Biaggi's, there's this kid that worked for me. His name is Rudy. He drank one of these every day before he came in. Great kid. So I've always been pretty big on training. And first test, he got like 2 out of 50 right. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you're not gonna have this job. I'm gonna fire you. And he had this really raspy. He's like, oh man, James, you gotta give me a chance, man. I'll prove myself to you. I'll get this thing. And I'm like, all right, Rudy, I'm gonna give you another chance. And kept working with him because he was nothing but effort. Okay. Ends up passing the class, doing really, really great. He's trying to get his life together. So he was, you know, coming off of addiction to drugs, and he was on an alcohol program. He wasn't allowed to drink. And somebody else, after like a year or so of knowing him, somebody gave him some cocaine, and he got into this really bad place where he felt like, I'm gonna commit suicide, and called the police, and I'm gonna kill myself. And then there was this like big standoff, and they ended up storming his house because he lived downtown, tear gas everywhere. Allegedly, he pointed a gun at the officer and they shot him. And he, like 19 times, he died. So I started drinking these then to remember him. It was 20 years ago, July 19th. It was July 19th, 05, right before my wife and I got married. Yeah, so like these always make me happy because they make me think of him. That was one of the really, really formative things that happened in my career, because one, of just his story coming into Biaggi's, and how I was like, dude, you're never gonna make it. Like, there's no chance, dude. You can't spell, you can't do anything right. And I mean, he was so committed to being the best. So he taught me, one, people can change, and people can change quickly. But then two, like the Sunday, but he died on a Thursday. The Sunday before he died, he called me, and he was like, James, man, I want to come with you to church. And I was like, yeah, of course, man, anytime. I'd love for you to go with me. And in my head at that moment, I was like, yeah, a couple weeks or next month, we'll figure this out. He died the next, 5 days later, right? So like the second thing was like, now. The only time that exists is right now.
Come on, guys.
We got it? Yeah.
That's an oil filter.
Yeah.
You are joking, right?
You're joking?
We wanted an oil filter.
We need the tool to get the filter off.
You got a filter.
You're joking.
Okay, gosh dang it.
Yes, that's it.
So I had a question that I came up with while I was driving to get that tool, and that is, we talked about time and we talked about money and how it comes and goes. I'm guessing you're a really busy guy, right?
Yo, you're getting splashed.
It's all good. Thank you. My question was, what's your belief in like buying back your time, right? Like, why are we changing oil when you could have taken it somewhere, paid $40 and had 2 hours back?
That's a good question. Well, yeah. So you know what? I think that for a long time I've changed my oil, or I started off like anything, changing my own oil because I couldn't afford to get it changed.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hard to do. But I think I saw this meme once, and I think it explains this. Like, there's 3 layers of wealth. There's like, you're not wealthy, you're unwealthy, and so you cut your own grass. And then you become a little more wealthy, and then you pay someone to cut your grass. And then you become a little more wealthy, and then you cut your own grass, right? So I don't know if this is an oil change analogy, not grass cutting,
Yeah.
but it's nice to kind of get away, step out, and
Simple
yeah.
things.
At some point, I start this project, and this project ends. Like building a good restaurant management team, it doesn't end. There is a sense of accomplishment with I started something, I finished it,
And I can see it.
and I can see it, and it's done. You gotta take a little bit of oil and like rub the filter. You just gotta
There's
put.
a lot of things that are coming into my mind right now.
Yeah. Put some oil on it, and then all you do is screw it on.
For those of you who found this podcast by looking up how to change your oil, putting the screw in is a crucial step before you put the oil back in.
100%. Like that should be noted. You gotta keep it on there, and it's a ratchet. So if you go, and don't do it too tight, and then you can go back. So that's the ratchet part. Is this right here? You know it's ratcheting when you hear that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's it. You don't need to tighten it too tight.
Okay. Because
Or we'll have to send Gio.
Yeah.
Then we can't get it off the next time.
All right. So here we're done under the car.
You took over Baker Street. You didn't start Baker Street.
So Baker Street was opened in 2008, and Doug and Patty Wood bought it in 2009 because the owners of it were going to close it because they had lost so much money. So they bought the restaurant just to keep it from going under, and they said, hey, quit Biaggi's, come work for, not even for us, come run Baker Street, pay us back, and then we'll give you the restaurant.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding, and they did it.
That's amazing.
That is incredible.
Are you still friends with them?
Oh, they're like my godparents. Yeah, I love them. So like all of this, OBICAI.
Yeah, I'm nervous about the.
Do I have to keep going?
I don't know.
Yeah, you got to put it all in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need all.
You made
No,
me
it just he said not too much oil, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
You said not too much.
I was joking.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't put too much or too little.
just enough. The whole bottle.
So then you can just let it drain in there like this. Let it go. And then whatever's in there will drain and dump in. And then the last thing, we got to put that cap on and take this out, and then we're done. We did it. So yeah, that's how I took over Baker Street to participate in helping it stay open.
James, thank you for this. First inaugural guest of Leaders Out of Context. We appreciate it. Thanks for teaching us how to change oil. And we did a lot of the work, clearly.
Yeah. Thank you, James.
Yeah, thank you, James.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.